Alam mo yung masakit sa trading? Minsan tama ka naman eh. Tama yung direction mo, tama yung zone mo, tama yung bias mo, tama yung sinabi mong dito siya pwedeng umangat or dito siya pwedeng bumagsak. Pero pag pumasok ka na sa trade, talo pa rin. And that's where most beginners get confused. Kasi inisip nila, kung tama naman yung analysis ko, bakit ako natalo? And today, pag-uusapan natin yan. Because in trading, being right is not the same as being profitable. Magkaiba yun. You can be right sa analysis, pero mali sa entry, ganyan. Or you can be right sa direction, pero mali yung timing. You can be right sa setup, pero mali yung risk. And if hindi mo alam yung difference, paulit-ulit kang matatalo kahit naman tama yung nakikita mo sa chart. So in this video, I'll show you why your analysis can be right, but your trade still loses. And later, papakita ko rin how you can use the Mate portal to help validate your setup, clarify your zones, and avoid forcing bad trades. So, ready ka na ba? Let's go! Part 1. Analysis is not a trade plan. Common mistake ng beginners, akala nila kapag may analysis na, pwede na agad mag-trade. Example, nakita mo na nasa support yung price, so sabihin mo, okay, buy ako dito. Or nakita mo na nasa resistance, sell ako dito. But support and resistance alone is not a trade plan. Direction is not a trade plan. Bias is not a trade plan. Yung zone, hindi siya trade plan. A real trade plan answers 4 things. Ano yung direction ng market? Pataas ba? Pababa or choppy? Saan may area of alignment? Saan yung prices na maraming bounces, di ba? And what confirmation am I waiting for? Ano dapat mangyari bago ako pumasok? And yung letter E natin, exit, is the reward worth the risk. Sulit ba yung trade? Kasi minsan, tama yung zone mo, pero pumasok ka too early. Minsan, tama yung bias mo, pero hinabol mo yung candle. Minsan, tama analysis mo, pero ang layo ng stop loss mo. Alit ang target mo, so kahit manalo ka minsan, long term, talo ka pa rin. That's why hindi enough na sabihin mong, feeling ko tataas. Yung dapat na tanong ito, anong kailangan kong makita bago ko pumasok? Part 2, you enter too early. Ito yung classic, nakita mo yung price papunta sa support, excited ka. Sabi mo, dito yan magbabounce. So pumasok ka agad. Then biglang bumaba pa, nahit yung stop loss, tapos after ilang candles, saka siya umangat. Tapos sabihin mo, sabi ko na nga ba tama na naman ako eh. Yes, tama ka sa area, pero mali ka sa timing. And in Forex, timing matters. Kasi hindi porket nasa support, automatic buy agad. Hindi porket nasa resistance, automatic sell agad. A zone is just a place where something might happen. Hindi siya guarantee. Think of it like this. Support is not a buy button. Resistance is not a sell button. They are areas where you should start paying attention. Doon ka maghihintay ng confirmation, maybe rejection candle, maybe break of structure, maybe punta ka sa lower time frame for confirmation, maybe momentum shift, maybe price reacting clearly from the zone. Pero kung wala pa yun, guesswork pa rin yan. And guesswork is expensive, especially if di mo alam yung ginagawa mo. Part 3. You confuse prediction with confirmation. Maraming traders magaling mag-predict, pero hindi naman sila nagko-confirm. Prediction sounds like this. Feeling ko tataas to. Ito yung confirmation Kapag nag-hold itong zone, nagpakita ng rejection, and may proper risk to reward, saka ako papasok. Sobrang magkaiba, di ba? Yung prediction, more like, baka opinion lang yun, di ba? Yung confirmation, ayan, may process talaga, may system. And the problem with beginners is sobrang attached sila sa opinion nila. Kapag may bias sila, hahanap ng reason yung utak nila para i-prove na tama sila. Tinatawag yan na confirmation bias. So example, gusto mo mag-buy, so lahat ng bullish sign, pinapansin mo. So for example, 1 hour ka dapat papasok bilang naghahanap ka ng bullish confirmation, napunta ka na sa 1 minute, diba? Malamang makikita mo yun. Pero for example, bearish naman talaga, pero hindi mo makita. Or worse, nakikita mo pero ini-ignore mo. Delikado yan. Kasi hindi trabaho ng trader na patunayan na tama siya. Trabaho ng trader na maghanap ng high probability setup. And sometimes, the best trade is no trade. Minsan tama analysis mo, pero hindi malinis yung setup. Minsan tama direction mo, pero pangit ang entry. Minsan tama idea mo, pero hindi worth it yung risk. So instead na itanong mo, tama ba ako? Mas magandang itanong, is this trade actually worth taking? Part 4, ito. Your risk management is destroying a good analysis. Ito yung part na possible, ayaw mo marinig. Risk management ang problem most of the time. Kasi kahit tama yung direction mo, kung pangit yung risk mo, matatalo ka pa rin talaga long term. So example, nagre-risk ka ng 5% per trade. So pag natalo, magre-revenge trade ka. Pag nanalo, maliit lang yung kinikita. Pag natalo, malaki nawawala. Baliktad, di ba? Eventually, may good analysis ka, sisirain yan ng bad risk management. Ito, tandaan mo to you can survive a wrong analysis with good risk management. But you cannot survive bad risk management kahit lagi pang tama analysis mo. Kasi trading is not about being right every time. trading is about making sure na kapag mali ka, controlled ang losses mo. And kapag tama ka, worth it yung gain. That's why before entering any trade, always ask, kapag mali ako dito, okay lang ba yung loss? Acceptable ba? And then kapag hindi acceptable, syempre, dapat wag mo i-trade. Sobrang simple lang, no? Pero I'm sure maraming hindi sumusunod. Part 5, you don't review your setups properly. Another reason bakit tama ka pero talo ka pa rin is hindi mo nire-review yung mga trades mo correctly. Most beginners only review the results. Kapag panalo, good trade. Pag talo, bad trade. Mali. A winning trade can be a bad trade. A losing trade could be a good trade. Possible na nanalo ka dahil swerte ka lang. And possible din na natalo ka kahit sunod mo yung system mo. And okay lang yun. So dapat ang review mo hindi lang nanalo ba ako or natalo. Dapat sinunod ko ba yung plan ko? Valid ba yung zones? May kailangan ba ako i-polish yung trading plan ko? May confirmation ba bago ako pumasok? Ayan yung mga proper ba yung stop loss ko? Worth it ba yung risk to reward? Malis ba yung setup? Or pinilit ko lang? Ayan, dyan ka gumagaling, dyan ka mag-i-improve. Hindi naman sa dami ng trades or kung panalo yung trade mo, kundi sa quality ng review. Ngayon, alam ko yung problem. Pag beginner ka, minsan mahirap i-review yung sarili mo analysis eh. Kasi ikaw yung gumawa ng setup. Ikaw yung may bias, ikaw yung excited, ikaw yung takot maiwan. So minsan, kailangan mo ng second brain. Ayan. Kailangan mo ng tool na pwede mong tanungin. Or tao na pwede mong tanungin. Valid ba tong zone ko? May confirmation ba? Too early ba tong entry? Sinunod ko ba trading plan ko? Okay ba yung risk to reward? Mali ba? May mali ba sa logic ko? And that's exactly where the Mate Portal comes in. Ayan. So, ginawa talaga namin itong Mate Portal para kang merong guide na 24/7 pwede mong tanungin. Inside the Mate Portal, meron tayong Mate AI. Think of Mate AI as your trading assistant na pwede mong kausapin para tulungan kang i-check yung setup mo. Hindi siya yung magic genie, okay? Na pag tinanong mo, tama agad. Hindi siya buy or sell signal machine. Hindi rin siya replacement sa learning. But it can help you think clearer before you enter a trade. At ang malupit, pwede mo rin siyang maging coach or mentor. Part 6, how Mate AI can help you validate your setup. Ayan. So let's say may nakita kang setup. For example, ayan yung price nasa support. Ayan. May possible rejection. You're thinking of buying. Instead na pumasok ka agad, pwede mo kausapin si Mate AI. Kausapin mo, tanong mo, can you help me validate this setup? Or sabihin mo, okay ba tong support area ko? Or what should I check before entering this trade? Or too early ba yung pasok ko? Kailan ako papasok? So, saan ko lalagay yung stop loss ko? Again, hindi ko sinasabing ipag-decide mo si Mate AI. Ikaw pa rin yung trader. But Mate AI can help you slow down, think clearer. And sometimes, yun ang kailangan mo. Hindi more indicators, more strategies, kundi to pause and check your system. A clear checklist, ayan, a second look. Kasi madalas yung mali sa trade mo, obvious lang after mo matalo. Kasi syempre, iba yung emotions pag nandun ka na. Yun nga, before entering, hindi mo makita kasi emotionally attached ka sa idea. Mate AI helps you question your setup before putting money on the line. And part 7, how to use Mate AI before entering a trade. Eto, simple way to use it. Before taking a trade, tanong mo lang yung Mate AI these 5 questions. Number 1, based on the setup, is the support or resistance zone reasonable? Or what makes it valid or weak? Ayan. So, this helps you avoid drawing random lines. So, usually yun yung challenge sa mga bago. Number 2, what confirmation should I wait for? Ayan. So, tanong mo lang candlestick confirmation or anything. Something na makakapag-help sa'yo avoid entering just because price touch your zone. Number 3, where is the trade idea invalidated? Or saan ko lalagay SL ko? No? So, this helps you place your stop loss based on logic, not fear. And number 4, is the risk to reward acceptable? Ayan. So, alam nyo naman, di ba? 1:1 minimum natin. 1:2 maganda. 1:1 to 1.5. So, does this setup offer a reasonable risk to reward based on my entry, stop loss, and target? This helps you avoid trades na tama ka direction pero pangit naman yung potential reward. And lastly, number 5, meron ba akong namimiss? O kung sa English yun, what am I missing, no? What are the possible risks or counter signals in this setup? Ayan, yung mga ganun tanong. Sobrang importante niya kasi most traders only look for reasons to enter. Pero yung mga malulupit na traders look for reasons not to enter. Diba? That's maturity. Binabalance nila. So part 8, ayan, meron tayong sample na talaga sa chart. So for example, may chart tayo, nasa support yung price. Ito, nasa support AUD, NZD, nasa 1 hour. May bullish candle. Okay. So, ito yung naging bullish candle. For example, sige, i-replay natin para sure. Ayan, replay. Ayan. So, yung iba, sige, magbabay na. So, pwede natin itanong ngayon si Mate AI kung okay ba tong ating. Yan. So, kunin ko lang ang yan, screenshot natin. Ilagay natin kay Mate AI. So ito, sabi mo lang, I'm thinking of buying now. Okay, so bullish engulfing, nasa support, my bias is buy. Can you check my zone? Tapos, where should I put SL? Do you think I still need more confirmations? Ayan, check natin. Sabi ni Mate AI. Mate, I can check the zone but I can tell where tell you to place your SL or whether to buy now. That would be a direct trade decision. Okay, sabi niya. What can I say from the chart? Ayan, so okay naman. Mate check, alright. What would count as better confirmation? Okay. About your bias is fine but bias is not a setup. O tama siya, diba? From support, make sure the market actually accepts the level first. If you want, send me the exact support, zone price, time frame. So ayan, pwede mo sundin yan. Diba? So for example, ito ang gagawin ko. Ayan. So lalagay na ako dito ng ayan. So check natin kung okay ba yung 1:2. Ano ba yung kanina? 1:1 lang, no? So tanong natin kung okay ba sa kanya tong trade na to. Do you think okay ba ang SL ko? Okay, tanong natin siya. So, tinan mo, ang ganda ng sinabi nyo, price is still on a bearish push under the 200 EMA. O, diba? So, tama naman. So, hindi ka basta-basta pwede mag-buy. The SL looks like it's inside the noise near the middle of reaction area, not clearly beyond the invalidation point. So ano ba yung hinahanap na invalidation point? Siguro dito. Ayan, so pakita natin na ito yung invalidation point. Ayan. Okay. So, isa pa ulitin natin. So, my invalidation point is the dark blue. My invalidation point is on the dark blue. Okay. Yes, that makes more sense. Ayan. So, okay na. That's logically consistent. So, if it's above it, ayan. Okay. Acceptance above support, correct. Follow through after bullish candle, immediate reaction back to range. Okay. So, usually, ang pwede mong ilagay dito is, check na natin kung okay ba yung higher time frame nito. Ayan. So, pwede mo pakita yung, ito, pwede natin pakita to. Try natin. Please check. Higher time frame or H is still bullish. That is where I got my bias. Tingnan natin kung nasabihin niya. Ayan, okay. But it's not cleanly bullish right now. Sabi niya, price had a strong bullish leg. Yeah, but it's now pulling back into 4H support. Time bias is still bullish. But the current location is a retest, not a fresh impulse. Okay, so at least yung mga sinasabi niya, maganda rin, no? Kasi tama eh. Kasi pwede naman talagang dito, diba? Or pwedeng dito, diba? Depende. Lalo na, sabi niya, malakas daw yung pagbaba ng price. So, yun yung mga titignan mo. Actually, sobrang ganda nitong Mate AI kasi parang may coach ka talaga, no? Meron ka rin, kumbaga parang devil's advocate. Usually, kapag beginner kasi talagang go lang ng go, sobrang positive lang. So, at least ang nakikita mo yung two sides of the picture. So, ayos ba? At least nakita mo. And I believe na kapag simula ka, being able to think and being slower is better, no? Kasi yung goal mo hindi naman para may ng entry. Ang goal mo is piliin yung best opportunities. Part 9, Mate AI is not the edge. Your process is. So, important reminder lang Mate AI is a tool. Hindi siya shortcut Kung wala kang process, kahit anong AI paggamitin mo, magugulo ka pa rin. But if you already have a basic process, Mate AI can help you sharpen it. It can help you validate your zones, clarify your trade idea, avoid emotional entries, and ask better questions. Ang maganda pa, it can review your setup before taking action. Kasi again, most traders don't lose because they know nothing. They lose because they act too fast. They enter before confirmation, they risk too much, they force trades, they don't review properly, and they confuse being right with being ready. Mate AI helps you slow that down. So next time na tama yung analysis mo pero natalo ka pa rin, don't just say na, ay, parang unfair yung market, mali ata yung strategy ko, diba? Ask yourself, okay ba yung entry ko? Or masyado maaga? Naghintay ba akong confirmation? Tama ba yung stop loss ko or masyadong tight? Worth it ba yung risk to reward ko? Finalo ko ba yung trading plan ko? Or nag-force lang ako ng trade based on emotions? Kasi again, your analysis can be right, but your execution can still be wrong, diba? And if you want help validating your setups, clarifying your zones, and checking your trade logic before entering, you can try the Mate portal. So inside, you can talk to the Mate AI and use it as a trade assistant to help you think through your setups more clearly. Not to replace your decision making, pero to improve it. Kasi sa trading, the goal is not to be right all the time. The goal is to make better decisions consistently. And that's how you survive, that's how you improve, and that's how you stop losing trades that you should have handled better. So yun lang. See you sa next video.